Ladies and gentlemen, it's a curious thing, isn't it? The way we rush to share our plans, our ambitions, and the next big thing we're working on. There's a kind of thrill in the announcement, like we've already crossed the finish line. But let me tell you something. There is far more power in what you don't say than in what you do. There's an undeniable allure in mystery, a magnetic pull that draws people toward the unknown. Mystery is not just about secrecy. It's about creating intrigue and commanding attention without saying a word. When you hold back from sharing every detail of your life, your ambitions, or your plans, you cultivate an aura that invites curiosity. People are naturally drawn to what they can't fully understand or predict, and this curiosity often translates into respect. Think about some of the most respected figures in history, or even those you admire in your personal life. Many of them aren't the ones who loudly proclaim every step they're taking. Instead, they let their actions and achievements tell their story. The less you reveal, the more people wonder. They begin to pay closer attention, not because you demand it, but because they're intrigued by the calm confidence you project. You're not seeking validation or approval. You're simply focused on your mission, and that alone is captivating. Mystery also has a way of protecting your energy and focus. When you share too much about your goals or plans, you open the door to opinions, doubts, and questions, some of which may come from well-meaning individuals but can still derail your momentum. By keeping things to yourself, you create a protective shield around your work, allowing you to concentrate fully on what truly matters. You stay in control of your narrative, steering the ship without unnecessary distractions or noise from the outside world. Moreover, the power of mystery works in your favor in building trust and credibility. When you don't overshare, you come across as someone who values their words and actions. People know that when you do speak, it carries weight. They respect you for your discretion and your ability to maintain composure in a world that often values oversharing. This restraint builds your reputation as someone who doesn't just talk about it, but actually gets it done. Mystery also gives you time and space to fail, learn, and grow without an audience. When you constantly announce your intentions, you create a level of expectation that can feel burdensome. Every stumble or delay becomes a point of scrutiny. But when you move in silence, you have the freedom to experiment, to take risks, and to refine your approach without anyone watching. This not only makes the journey smoother, but also allows your eventual success to appear even more impressive. Finally, cultivating mystery sets you apart in a world obsessed with broadcasting. In the age of social media, where people constantly share every detail of their lives, choosing to keep things private makes you unique. It positions you as someone who doesn't need to seek approval or attention. This quiet confidence is incredibly powerful and often admired. To sum it up, the power of mystery isn't about being secretive for its own sake. It's about creating a sense of intrigue, protecting your focus, and building respect. It allows you to work on your dreams without interference and lets your results speak volumes when the time is right. Words are easy. Promises, declarations, and intentions are abundant. But results? Results are rare, and they are the ultimate proof of effort, discipline, and capability. When it comes to personal or professional success, your results will always speak louder than your words. This simple truth holds immense power, and understanding it can transform the way you approach your life and your goals. Consider this: how often have you seen someone boast about what they're going to accomplish, only to see little or no follow-through? Bold proclamations may grab attention momentarily, but if they're not backed by tangible outcomes, they lose credibility fast. On the other hand, those who consistently produce results without the need for grand announcements command genuine respect. People trust them, not because of what they say, but because of what they've done. Results have a way of cutting through noise and distractions. In a world where talk is cheap and everyone seems eager to share their plans, It's the achievers, the ones who quietly do the work, who stand out. When you focus on producing results rather than broadcasting intentions, you're sending a clear message. You're here to make an impact, not just to talk about it. But what does it take to let your results do the talking? It starts with discipline. Words can come easily, but results require consistent effort, focus, and resilience. The process is often messy and unglamorous. It involves long hours, setbacks, and sacrifices. But when you commit to the work without seeking validation along the way, you build a foundation for success that speaks for itself. One of the key benefits of letting results speak is the credibility it builds. Achievements backed by action carry a weight that words alone never could. People begin to trust you because they see evidence of your capabilities. This trust opens doors, creates opportunities, and builds lasting relationships. When others see you as someone who delivers, they're more likely to invest in you, whether it's their time, resources, or support. Focusing on results also protects you from the pitfalls of overpromising. When you talk too much about what you're planning to do, you create expectations that can be difficult to meet. Every delay or misstep becomes a point of judgment. By contrast, when you stay quiet and focus on the work, you avoid unnecessary scrutiny. You give yourself the freedom to fail, learn, and adjust without an audience watching your every move. Finally, letting results speak creates a natural momentum. Success breeds success. When people see the outcomes of your work, it generates interest, admiration, and sometimes even envy. This momentum can propel you forward, attracting new opportunities and inspiring others. End of chapter 32. Recording by Michael Donahue, Minnesota National Graphics License, June. In the end, results are undeniable. They don't require explanation or justification. They stand on their own. So choose to focus on what truly matters, doing the work and achieving the outcomes. Let the world see the evidence of your effort, and let your results tell the story of who you are and what you're capable of. In a world filled with noise, oversharing can dilute your energy and divert your attention from what truly matters. Sharing less isn't about secrecy. It's about safeguarding your focus and creating an environment where you can thrive without unnecessary interference. By keeping your plans, goals, and progress to yourself, you free yourself from distractions and build a fortress around your productivity. When you share your intentions openly, you invite a variety of reactions. Some people may genuinely support you, but others might unintentionally inject doubt or criticism into your process. Even well-meaning advice can sometimes derail your clarity and confidence. By keeping your plans private, you protect yourself from these external influences. This doesn't mean isolating yourself, but rather creating a space where your focus and drive remain undisturbed. Another key benefit of sharing less is that it keeps your mental energy where it belongs, on the work itself. Talking about your goals often gives a false sense of accomplishment. It can feel like progress, but it's merely an illusion. The more you discuss your plans, the less urgency you may feel to take meaningful action. Conversely, when you keep your goals to yourself, there's no room for premature celebration. You remain grounded in the process, channeling all your energy into execution. Moreover, sharing less minimizes the risk of comparison. When you put your plans or achievements out into the world, it's easy to fall into the trap of measuring yourself against others. You might begin to second-guess your approach or feel discouraged if someone seems further ahead. By staying quiet, you create a personal, distraction-free zone where you can focus on your unique journey. Privacy also enhances creativity and experimentation. When you're not concerned about how others might perceive your progress, you're free to take risks, make mistakes, and refine your approach without fear of judgment. This freedom fosters innovation and growth. You're not constrained by external expectations, allowing you to explore new ideas and strategies with confidence. Additionally, sharing less helps you build momentum. Each small victory becomes a stepping stone, fueling your confidence and motivation. When you work in silence, you're less likely to seek validation or approval, which means your achievements are driven purely by your own determination. Over time, this momentum creates a powerful snowball effect, leading to bigger and more significant accomplishments. Let's not forget the element of surprise. When you keep your plans private, your results have a greater impact. People are often taken aback by unexpected success, and that surprise can amplify the respect and admiration they feel for you. It's not about impressing others, but about demonstrating the power of quiet, focused effort. In the end, sharing less is about reclaiming control over your time, energy, and attention. It's about prioritizing action over discussion and results over promises. By focusing inward and minimizing distractions, you create the ideal conditions for sustained growth and success. So, embrace the power of silence and let your work shine in its own time. In a world where people often feel compelled to broadcast their every move, there is immense power in moving silently. Taking action without announcing your plans creates an environment where you can work freely, uninfluenced by external opinions, distractions, or pressures. It allows you to focus entirely on your goals while preserving the element of surprise, which can amplify the impact of your achievements. When you announce your intentions prematurely, you open the door to external interference. People may offer unsolicited advice, raise doubts, or even criticize your approach. While some of this feedback might be well-meaning, it can cloud your judgment and chip away at your confidence. By keeping your plans to yourself, you shield your vision from these influences, allowing you to stay true to your purpose and strategy. Moreover, announcing your goals can sometimes lead to a false sense of accomplishment. Research shows that talking about your plans often releases the same sense of satisfaction as achieving them, which can reduce your motivation to follow through. When you act without announcing, you avoid this trap. Instead of seeking validation through words, you channel all your energy into executing your plans and delivering tangible results. When you work embracing motivation, it truly becomes something you're proud of. Silence also grants you the freedom to fail privately. Every journey involves setbacks, and when you face challenges without an audience, you can learn, adapt, and grow without the added pressure of external scrutiny. Publicly sharing your plans makes every stumble visible, and the fear of judgment can discourage you from taking risks. But when you move in silence, you give yourself the freedom to experiment, refine your approach, and develop resilience, all critical elements of long-term success. Taking action without announcing also creates momentum. Each small step forward builds on the last, and before you know it, you've made significant progress. This momentum is often undermined when you spend too much time talking about your plans rather than executing them. Silence ensures that your focus remains on the work itself, allowing you to maintain a steady pace toward your goals. Another significant benefit of moving quietly is the element of surprise. When you act without announcing, you remove the expectations and predictions of others. Your accomplishments catch people off guard, making a greater impact when revealed. This element of surprise not only amplifies the recognition you receive, but also showcases your ability to deliver results without seeking constant validation. Furthermore, working in silence cultivates discipline and self-reliance. Without external encouragement or pressure, you learn to rely on your own internal drive. This self-discipline builds character and strengthens your resolve, making you more resilient in the face of challenges. Over time, this habit of quiet, focused action becomes a powerful tool that can propel you toward your biggest goals. In the end, action without announcement isn't about secrecy, It's about efficiency, focus, and self-mastery. It's about prioritizing results over recognition and progress over publicity. By working quietly, you protect your vision, minimize distractions, and give yourself the freedom to achieve at your own pace. So, embrace the power of silent effort and let your results do the talking when the time is right. In a world that often prioritizes words over action and visibility over substance, the power of restraint cannot be overstated. Choosing to act without announcing, to share less, and to let your results speak for themselves is not just a strategy, it's a mindset. It's a commitment to focus, discipline, and authenticity. When you keep your plans and actions private, you shield your goals from unnecessary interference and distractions. You give yourself the freedom to work, to fail, to learn, and to grow on your own terms. Your efforts become purely about the work itself, not about the approval or validation of others. When living with discipline, this approach also builds respect and curiosity. When people see your results emerge seemingly out of nowhere, they take notice. You command attention not through your words, but through the undeniable proof of your actions. And in doing so, you cultivate a reputation as someone who delivers, someone who lets success speak louder than any announcement ever could. Ultimately, the path to achieving your goals is deeply personal. Protect it, nurture it. Choose silence over noise, action over promises, and results over rhetoric. Move in silence, work with purpose, and let the world marvel at what you accomplish when you finally choose to reveal it. The impact of your quiet persistence will always outweigh the fleeting applause of premature words.